Good afternoon and Merry Christmas, everybody. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 25. So I have finished all the work that I need to do, actually until after Christmas. I'm really excited about that. Adam is finishing up what he has to do right now. I figured we would go ahead and start with my very last advent calendar. I had the number 25 in the Net-a-Porter before I have to run out and go run my errands. Here we go. This was the only calendar I had. Ooh, I just about let it fall. I mean, it's almost empty. Where did it go? Here it is, right here in the middle. And it's still super heavy. So, that is I wonder if I could repurpose this, because this box is like hardcore. Of course, there's probably some sort of a delivery. The one I was waiting for still isn't here, and it's Christmas Eve. So anyway, let's talk about this. This is a lifting serum. So I'll take it. I like lifting serums. But I am starting Dexter, Indigo. Sorry, guys. Starting after Christmas, I'm going to try that 15-day trial stuff of the, I keep wanting to call it something different, Reversal. I'm going to follow the directions. I'm not going to use any other like daily skincare other than my SPF that I use every single day. And we'll see how that goes after about 2 weeks. I'll just do that exactly the way it says to do it. Excuse me. They've reached out to me a couple of times asking me if I had any questions, text messages and stuff. And I've told them that I'm waiting till after the holidays because they have made it very clear to follow the instructions until your face or your skin gets used to it. So I don't want to do anything that's going to make me look, crazy for the holidays. I have a list of things on my phone. I made a little notes of things that I have to do. Dexter. Do y'all do that? Do you call? I do that with my kids too. So my grandmother used to call me and she'd say, "Hi, Carol, Patricia, Shannon, Heather." And I'm like, and then when my mom started doing it, I'm like, "You named me. How did," and then I did it. So I think it's just like a mom thing. You got something on my screen. Get some of that schmeg off of there. So I have to run and pick up the cakes from, I almost said Party City. I'm not going to Party City. I'm going to Publix. I would like to go get a small centerpiece from those. They had them at Costco. Do I want to do that on Christmas Eve? I may drive past there. I don't even know if I want to drive past there. I may just do with what I have because they were a little fresh floral arrangement. Adam and I had discussed getting it for, you know what? I'll just see what Publix has like for some, that means I gotta stand in line. Heather, it's not that big of a deal. It's one meal. If my table has nothing but people at it with food, we're good, right? So I'm gonna get in the car. I'm gonna go run the errands that I need to run, get that done. I need to dust my bedroom, my living room, and my dining room. I've already done some vacuuming. I've got laundry in the dryer. I need to paint my nails, fingers and toes. That's the plan. My finger, you can barely even tell. There's just this tiny little spot here now. It's barely tender. This is the second time I've cut the same spot of this thumb. So I have, it's kind of got a chunk missing out of it at a diagonal. And that, when my kids were little, I remember I was cutting the swing set that we had in the backyard. The grass was growing up around it, and rather than getting a weed eater, I just grabbed, because it was the only thing I needed a weed eater for. It was a small yard at the time. I grabbed a pair of scissors and I grabbed the grass and went like this, and I cut the tip of my thumb off. It bled. My stars, that sucker bled and bled and bled. It was the day that, what was the show? Stargate SG-1 started. And it was the very first premiere episode of this. So whenever that was, I think Emily was like 18 months old, maybe. Not even. I think less than 18 months old. But I could not wait for that show. I was talking to my mom. I told her that I cut my thumb, and she says, "Well, do you want me to come and get you and take you to the hospital?" I'm like, "No, I want to watch Stargate SG-1. She said, "All right, well, then if we're not going to go, we're not going to go." So I sat there with my hand up in the air the entire episode with a bandage trying to stop the bleeding. And after the show was over, I finally had to go to the hospital and have them stop bleeding for me. So that was already a low spot on my thumb. And then cutting that onion the other day out right off. So this has only been, I think, about 5 days now. 5 days? 4 or 5 days. And it's already a million times better. I no longer need a bandage, or as Vicky says, a plaster. I think that's cool. Yeah. So I really don't know what's in store for today, guys. I just really wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas and tell you that I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you're having wonderful food with your friends and family and your loved ones, and just making the most magical memories that you possibly can, because we do have a limited number of these, right? So we don't know how many we get, but we just enjoy every second that we can. For those of you, I know that this time of year can actually be a tough time of year for some, and I understand that. I have been there in the past and know that tomorrow will come, and then the next day, and then the next day, and not a shrink, not a doctor of any type, but just know that I'm thinking about you too. So let me get my things together, and we're going to go brave the grocery store on Christmas Eve. So I am on my way to the grocery store. I just spoke with my friend who we were going to go have Christmas Eve dinner with tonight, and which we have done for the last, I want to say 3 years. This would have been the 4th year. And they have been exposed. So we will not be going over there. Unfortunately, I haven't seen them in forever. I was missing her. They live in my neighborhood. But we will not be going over there for dinner tonight, unfortunately. So, don't have any plans for Christmas Eve anymore. That's okay. Adam and I will find something. We'll watch Christmas movies, and I would say by the fire, but it's already 60 degrees. I don't think it's going to get much warmer than this today. Tomorrow we're supposed to be in the 70s, so we'll just have to put the Yule log on the TV, because it is too hot to have a wood-burning fire. If I had an electric fireplace where you can make heat or not, just have the flame, I would love that. But no, I say that I would love to have the background of that, but I absolutely love the crack and pop. Oh my gosh, the crack and pop of the fire. I like sitting on the fireplace hearth and letting my back get so hot and feeling how hot my shirt is. And Dexter loves it too. He is all about the cozy warmth. He loves blankets, and I will take my heated blanket and I'll put it over his head, and he just sits there and snuggles into it. He loves that. Jackson Indigo, maybe it's because they're so fluffy, they are a complete opposite. They don't want blankets. They barely even get into their beds. And when it gets cold outside, they get super frisky and they love being out there. So I don't know. We're about to see what it's like in Publix, how crazy it is in there. I'm hoping it's not too bad, but I'm a part of a Facebook group here locally, and there's been some posts. I'm going into a different city than that's at, but there's been some posts about people not being so friendly, and I don't want to be a part of that. I want to be a part where everybody's got holiday cheer and is wishing everybody a Merry Christmas and doing kind things for each other. So I'm hoping that the city that we chose to go to do our Christmas grocery shopping in was the right call. And I think it is. Anyway, I'm going to pick these up and I'm going to head back to the house, and I don't think I'll be leaving again until tomorrow morning when we go over to Emily and Connor's house for Christmas breakfast. We got to get up. Tomorrow morning Adam's going to make his grits. I told you guys about this, that I'm not a grits person, so he'll make those to take over. And I'm going to assemble the lasagna this evening, and I mean, at least now I have, well, I say that, I wanted to go over there. We have such a good time over there. We laugh and joke and have a couple of cocktails, and it's just, I love them to death. But so no, Monique will not be on camera tonight because, yeah. Anywho, I'll check in a little later. So that wasn't bad at all. Everybody in there was in a great mood, and it was really good. So I actually picked up some flowers and some bananas because I didn't want Adam to run out of bananas, and I'm headed home. I wanted to mention Elon Musk, for Tesla owners, sent out a Christmas update for the car, and I just got it last night. It actually says unwrapping Christmas present as it's downloading into your car. So when I got in to leave today, I had to figure out I mean, I can still put it in drive and everything, but I had to kind of relearn my dash a little bit. But I haven't even seen everything it does because I just wanted to get to the grocery store and back again. But I think it's really cool that he's got that Christmas spirit and he's got such a sense of humor, and I really like this car, you guys. So I am home from the grocery store. Everything is put away. I did a little ding-dong ditch at my friend's house, and I dropped off some stuff for her pups for Christmas. So I put it in a bag with front door, rang the doorbell, and took off running to the extent that I can run, right? Okay, these are the flowers. There was not a whole lot left to choose from, but I went ahead and picked these up. I just felt like a little bit of Christmas cheer. It was actually 3 bundles in this, and still ended up being like 20 bucks because of 3 bundles. So the baby sprack has some little sparkle in it. We got some red roses, and it's definitely Christmassy. But I wanted to show you something else I picked up. I've mentioned in vlogs in the past that we have a Facebook group around here called Bid It to Win It for our area, and you have to live in my county in order to do it. So I usually sell on there. Sometimes I buy, but I picked this up. Look at this little lit up Christmas tree. It's got a light bulb in there. This is old. I mean, you can tell by, let me just unplug it real quick. The plug, everything here, it's very old. It's got the little, I don't know when it was. There's not any dates or anything on it. And it's kind of over engineered. There's like a hook here that the whole thing folds open in order to get in there and change out the battery. Y'all, I got that for $2. $2. I just thought it was so cute. So I brought a little bit of Christmas into my kitchen. I might take those flowers and put them in the dining room because I didn't decorate my dining room, and I may put them in the middle of the table for tomorrow. Probably that's what I'll do. Yeah, I'm going to paint my fingernails and my toenails real quick. Probably just a really quick little thing for tomorrow. And I might end up closing out the vlog after that. So let me give you a little while longer to see if there's anything else that comes up. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Christmas Eve. We have no idea what we're doing for dinner now. I don't know what's open to go out to eat. I didn't plan anything tonight. I wasn't expecting for the plans to get canceled, but in this day and age, it's better to be safe than sorry, right? So, wow, I'm all windblown and cray-cray. What is up with this hair? My dryer just dinged, so it's time for me to go fold that. So I'll probably do that before I paint my nails. So I'll check in just a little while, and that'll probably be a short Vlogmas today. Alrighty, guys, I have painted my nails. I went ahead and did the Santa sleigh because Adam seemed to really like that. I did silver on my toes and red on my fingers because I will only wear this a couple of days, and I paint my nails, my fingernails, a whole lot more often than I do my toenails. So I'm waiting for Adam to get home, and I just wanted to get on here and close out the very last day of Vlogmas. I hope you guys have a very, very Merry Christmas. I'm sorry that Adam is not here to say Merry Christmas to you guys, but I kind of want to have all of this done so that he and I can spend the evening together. So from me and Adam and Indigo, Dexter, and Jax. We wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys sometime next week, okay? Bye, guys.